Metaphor is such an essential feature of language that figurative language often doesn't feel figurative to us. We use metaphors without thinking of them as metaphors. Even "the Lord is my shepherd" could almost be mistaken for non-metaphorical speech because it's so common for us to say. The new figurative language dataset in Logos helps you slow down and notice the figures of speech that occur on every page, and sometimes in every line of the New Testament, even if they don't seem like metaphors to you. In cognitive linguistics, shepherd is the source of this metaphor. To care for is the target of the metaphor, that is, the meaning it is aiming to get across. "The Lord is my shepherd" means something like, "The Lord cares for me." The information panel now contains a section for figurative language. Just open up the information panel by clicking Tools, then Information. Click a word anywhere in the New Testament, and you'll see any figurative language present in that verse. You can find the same information with a right click, and the resulting context menu will contain any relevant figurative language labels. Perhaps the most effective way to use this tool, however, is to set up a visual filter document that will highlight all figurative language for you as you read the Bible. To do this, click Documents in the menu, then Visual Filter, rename the untitled filter as Figurative Language, set it to search all Bible text in all passages in all Bibles, or in whichever Bible or Bibles you want. In the first box, type open curly bracket, label, figurative language, closed curly bracket, and set the formatting drop-down to whatever you prefer. Something subtle might be best, such as blue foreground. Now close this tab. Now, open up a Bible among those you chose to display this visual filter. Click the Visual Filters icon and scroll down till you see the visual filters. Click the drop-down arrow if necessary, then select Figurative Language. Now you can see every passage tagged as figurative language, and gain some appreciation for how difficult a task it is to mark figurative language in the New Testament. Many passages will be marked that will not immediately appear to readers to be figurative. This filter can be toggled on and off, of course, by going back to the Visual Filters drop-down and deselecting this option. Depending on what you do with Logos, you may also find that this tool is best for finding metaphors comparable to one you're studying. Light is used as a metaphor for believers in Matthew 5:14. You are the light of the world. Any Bible software program can find all instances of the word light in the Bible. But to find where else light is used as a metaphor requires the hand tagging accomplished by the team working on Logos Bible software. To find this information, right-click on the word light, scroll down in the context menu until you see Light, Figurative Language Term, and click that. Then click to search in this resource. You'll now see everywhere light is tagged as a metaphor in the portions of the New Testament that are completed. You can also search the other way, finding all the metaphors that are used for believers, such as sheep and flock. Just repeat the process of searching for light, only select Believers, Figurative Language Term instead. Search your resource and you'll see the full list of examples. For explanations of the figurative language dataset nomenclature, just open up the Lexham Figurative Language of the Bible glossary in your library. The terms and basic categories are listed, as well as a lengthy list of figurative language types, such as above as heaven or yoke as obligation. The labels in the figurative language dataset are themselves interpretations. You may even disagree with some of the choices made by the editors. They used IVP's Dictionary of Biblical Imagery for judgments in some disputable cases, such as whether salt in Matthew 5:13 is used to speak of preservation or distinctiveness. But chances are that even if you disagree, the very act of noticing that disagreement will put a New Testament text in a helpful light.